struggle to wrap their heads around, but new research has revealed that nearly 300,000 Aussie children own shares in their own name.
Good on them. So if parents are wanting to get their children into the investment game, what are the options and where do you begin? So many questions. For more, we're joined by finance expert Kate Brown from Finder. Thanks for coming on the show, Kate. Why are more parents investing on behalf of their kids these days?
We're seeing two really strong reasons why parents are investing on behalf of their kids. Now, the first one is that kids' bank accounts, and with interest rates so low, there's not a lot of benefit to having a savings account at the moment. The other thing is we've seen a real shift to e-trading, online trading. So being able to invest is more accessible than ever. And we're certainly seeing the younger the parents, the more likely they are investing in shares for their kids.
Okay, so what's the best way to get your kids started?
Yeah, look, obviously there's risks when you come to investing, so you don't want to, bet the farm on it, but choose an amount and look at, a safer broad stock market index fund. So something low and slow that's going to, not be too volatile and have a good performance. So we've listed a couple here that have had a good performance in the last 5 years and have got that longevity behind them as well.
Are there any dangers to doing this? I mean, could it impact their financial situation down the track?
Yeah, look, the big one is tax. So buying shares for kids isn't super easy. A lot of brokers won't allow children under 18 to buy shares. And there's also tax implications for that. So one of the easiest things to do is actually take those shares out in your own name, and a lot of investments allow you then to add them as a minor, and then what you can do is move that over to your child when they turn 18. We've got an article at Finder that goes through a couple of options, but it's definitely something worthwhile checking before you dive in.
Okay, and for those wanting to get their kids involved in the process of investing, do you have any tips for teaching them about that?
Yeah, absolutely. The first one is to say how important it is. Investing can seem really inaccessible if you've never been introduced to it. So learning about it at a young age is a gift to your children, really. Keep it simple, money in, money out, the same way you would with banking. You can use stories. Something I've done with my kids is ask them to pick a favorite company or brand and see, if they'd be interested in investing in that and seeing how that works. And play the stock market with them. Like never before have we seen so many ways to invest using apps and desktop graphics that kids are so comfortable with. And this is a space where kids are already comfortable playing and do it with them. And finally, really get them to understand. I know with my kids, the hardest thing is getting them to understand to not spend their money. This is long term. Getting them to understand that they can invest some of their money and also give back. So while there's micro investing platforms, there's also micro lending programs, which is something I've got my kids into doing as well.
Come a long way from the humble piggy bank, haven't we, Kate? We appreciate your advice. Thank you.
Thanks so much.